everybody likes freedom. I think that's why they're set out. The idea is that nobody tells you what to do. I don't know if it works like that if you've got a bank manager or an investor or somebody. No, I think back to something I mentioned earlier, it's all the aspects of a small business that you deal with the account, you deal with the product development, you deal with couriers, with transport. I'm learning about getting a container ship from China to the UK. If you're a curious person, then you'll get your curiosity satisfied.
Sense of pride in the delivery and the achievement of it. I really like delivering something that a client goes, you know what, that's fantastic, and that always leads on to further work, etc. That I think is the biggest kind of thing, and that, you know, that's shared amongst the team. That's just not just about me. It's about I mean, one of the great moments of a few weeks ago was we have 2 interns working, and they were developing the Dogfish app, which is just an internal app which we use for people to spread news and understand which projects they're working on. And the 2 guys, I hadn't seen the app for a couple of weeks, and it had gone from nothing to something. And they just sidled up to me and they said, "Here you go. I'm going to send a message from here to here," and it worked. And these guys are, you know, just in university. They're not sort of seasoned developers or anything. And the pride they had in just showing me that, and I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good. And it just shows if you let people out and let them do their own thing within a little guidance or whatever, then they can produce remarkable things, really, really remarkable things. So
it is an adventure. It definitely is an adventure, and I'm at an age and stage in my life when I want an adventure.
I think control of direction as well. That's important for me. I would struggle to be heading down a road and putting so much effort into something that didn't have the right direction for me. So,
and that was somebody else's project. Is it important that it's your project?
Well, that's a tough one, but certainly having enough influence to have some control over what I'm doing rather than the other way around. Yeah, that's important to me. I like to have choices.
The lifestyle. Because I get to do what I love in work and out of work. I think the most rewarding thing is still the coaching, still seeing someone progress from complete beginner to intermediate to racing is very rewarding. Seeing someone get something, they can figure it out in their mind and go from, I don't understand, but I can see what's going on, to all of a sudden, yeah, I can do it, and I can do it subconsciously. That's quite a good feeling. And then when the kids get it, that's great. And then when you get mums and dads saying the following week, so-and-so had a great time last week, can we book again? It's great. You've got those kids for life. You know, they'll come and buy bikes, they'll talk to you, they'll book on camps. Mum and dad will come down and do the same. So, yeah, that's really important. Repeat business is very important.
So your local business is equally as important as tourist business?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
There's lots of great things and not so great things about running your own business. I think it's great that you are in charge of your own time, and you can stop and start when you want, but of course the reality is when you first start, you never stop. It's hard to put that laptop down and close it at night and think, God, stop. And I wake up in the morning, my brain wakes up before my body does, and I start thinking, oh, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and what if I don't meet those deadlines, and what about this? And that's quite exhausting sometimes, but the upshot is absolutely worth it, I'd say.
It's really hard to answer that. There's so many good parts about the business. Even the stressful times, you think, but it's all right because I'm doing it for myself. And I think it is just that I'm doing it for myself. You know, it's whether I succeed or whether I fail, it's because of me. It's not because of anything else that's happened. I don't have to go to somebody with a really good idea and then they shoot it down in flames, and then I resent that for the next 6 months, thinking that was going to be a great idea, that's going to be a great idea. And I can go and realise that. You know, speak to my business partner, we agree it, make it happen. If it fails, then I think, well, do you know what, fair enough, I'll give it a try. I understand now it failed. I guess the freedom to try those things out is what I enjoy the most.
The freedom, definitely the freedom. It's fantastic just making up your own diary and you know, not answering to anybody. It's a big bonus.